Hey guys, how are you? Last night I received disturbing news that my YouTube channel had been shut down, suspended, ended, canceled, done. I got very upset by this news. It made no sense to me. According to their statement, I had deceptive content and I had violated their terms severely, and I had been spamming and creating scams. Well, that made no sense to me because I did none of those things. I don't create deceptive content, I don't spam, and I don't scam. So I couldn't understand why they would shut me down. But you see, 2 months ago, some jerk with an axe to grind started targeting me and my YouTube channel. And they went around and flagged about 5 videos. YouTube considered these videos, they put an age restriction on the videos. Now, what made no sense to me is when I saw what videos got flagged. One particular video was about guest blogging. That's all the video was. It was me talking about guest blogging. So what did I do in that video that violated terms? I watched the video. I didn't swear. I didn't have any poor language. I didn't have any nude girls. I made sure to look in the background to make sure, a naked chick that I didn't know about didn't walk past me and, flash herself. Nope, none of that. None of that. So why did that video get flagged? It's because the person who did it didn't actually watch the video. They just randomly grabbed a bunch of videos, looked around and said, okay, I'm going to flag this one, I'm going to flag that one, I'm going to flag this one, going to flag that one. And then they moved on. Why did they move on? Because if Google discovers that you are a serial flagger, they will end you. You will be suspended. You will be removed from YouTube, possibly have your Google account shut down. So they did it in a little pace, by pacing themselves, as to not draw too much attention. Why were they doing this? Because, for 2 reasons. One, they could have been a competitor. Maybe there's something on my website that they promote themselves, and they don't want me getting that traffic. And they consider me to be a threat, which, quite honestly, I don't know why I'd be a threat. I don't have that many views on my videos. So that's either one thing that they did. The other is there are actual groups of people who get enjoyment out of flagging YouTube channels and YouTube videos. Actual groups, Facebook groups. These people get together and they're like, okay, go out there and flag as many videos as possible. These are people are trolls. They're evil. They love hurting others. That's what gives them enjoyment. So that's what I actually think happened. I don't really think it was a competitor, but I could be wrong. But I think it was some serial flagger who targeted me. And what I think happened is they took about a 2-month break and then came back last night and just started flagging all of my videos, one after another, after another, after another. So when YouTube saw all these flags, they immediately said, oh, this person here is violating everything we do. And that's why they said severely. And I got shut down instantly. I was very upset by this. I've spent the better part of 2 years building that YouTube channel, creating my videos. I don't just phone these videos in. I record these videos hours and hours at a time. I make sure they're right. Sometimes I'll record the same video 10 times just to make sure it's right. I make sure I provide quality and good content. My videos are based on inspiration, motivational, how-to tutorials, and once in a while I do a review. For the most part, it's me having a one-on-one conversation with you. That's what I do. That's why I don't have all these fancy things going on and a lot of fancy editing. I have a little opening and a closing, but the rest of the video is just this. I don't have music playing or any of that because I want to have a one-on-one conversation. Everything that I do here is based on what I go through. Everything. I lost my job over 2 years ago. It was devastating. I have a mortgage to pay. I don't want to lose my home. It took me forever just to get here. I struggled for 14 years before I was able to finally buy my own home. I went through hell, but I made it. And then when I got this house was in bad shape. I had to do a lot of work, and I did it all on my own. Nobody was here helping me. No friends were here helping me or family members. I did it all on my own, and I'm proud of what I've done here. But now I face losing it after my job loss. My income has been reduced in half. In half! So yes, I make money online, but I'm still not at the point where I could replace that job. So I'm struggling like crazy and have been for 2 years. But I hope that it's all not for nothing. I feel like what I'm doing is building something. I'm not only building a better future for myself, but I'm building something that's going to prevent me from losing it all. And not only that, but give me a buffer zone for my future, where I don't have to depend upon a job and worry about losing that job and have to struggle again and go through this stuff over and over again. I'm building something that's going to be long lasting. I do all of my videos based on what I go through, based on truth. Every single video I do is truthful. Every single one. Every video I do is based on what I go through. So if I learn something new, I'm going to create a video about it. If I hear about an inspirational story or I go through something inspiring, I'm going to do a video about it. I do it because I don't want the hell that I've been through to be for nothing. So I feel that maybe I'm going through all this because I am supposed to help other people. I am supposed to inspire other people. And believe me, it works. It absolutely works. I have an Etsy shop. That is the business that got me working at home. That's the business that started it all. That's when I started to work online, was that Etsy shop. And in that Etsy shop, about a year after I started it, I wrote a story in the About section about why I started that shop, how I got there, how I lost my job, why I lost my job. It's not a pretty story. It's not a nice story, but it's the truth. I make sales because of that story. People buy my lanterns because that story connects, because people go through it. I have inspired people with that story. I had a woman write to me and said, I have been very ill for a year now, and I am losing all hope. But I just purchased your lantern after reading your story, and I hope that this lantern provides me a light as the way... I'm sorry, I messed up that quote. She said, I hope that... Oh, I know what it was. She says, I hope that your lantern lights my way the way it has lit yours. That's pretty profound. I've received many messages from people telling me how they've been inspired by my story. Excellent. Then that means that what I went through wasn't for nothing. It's because I went through it to help someone else. And I'm okay with that. That's what I want to do. So that's what I do here. That's what my YouTube channel's about. There are a lot of people like me. People who lost their job, whether you were laid off or fired. And this is not the right time for it. There's a few problems. A, the jobs are hard to come by. B, if you're like me, you were getting paid $19 an hour, and now suddenly your pay is reduced to, $8 an hour. And the jobs are only offering that. At least in my area they are. I look at jobs every day. Here's the big thing. A 9-to-5 job, you're guaranteed to get a paycheck at the end of the week. You work your 40 hours, you're getting the same pay every week. It's consistent. So you know that you will be able to pay your bills with that. You know it because you're guaranteed that check. When you work from home, you're not guaranteed that check. You're not guaranteed a damn thing. My lantern business consistently makes me anywhere from $300 to $400 a week. Yet, the past 2 weeks, I've only made maybe $100. The past 2 weeks have been slow. I'm not guaranteed that $300 or $400 a week from that business. So I can't believe that everything that I do here online is going to guarantee me anything. That's the difference between working from home and working at a 9-to-5 job. So when you work from home, it's not that easy. It's a struggle. It is tough. It is a tough business. So my hope is that while I learn something new and I master it for myself, I will then share my results with you. Whether it's about solo ads, the proper way to market on Facebook, the best ways to sell whatever product you have, the secrets that I learn, the tips that I learn, I'll create videos about it. I don't directly sell or promote things. I don't do a video that's just on one certain product and sit here and try to sell it to you. And I don't send my videos to random people online and just spam people. My email subscribers will get videos. They've subscribed. They agreed to receive emails from me. I don't spam. So anyways, I wrote to Google and explained my case. Here's the thing. When your YouTube channel does get flagged, Google does let you contact them. They will give you a way to contact them. Now, that's the only way I know. I know that the majority of times you just can't contact them. You don't find their information. But when they flag your video, they will let you contact them. So I did, and I pleaded my case. And I said, look through my channel. You look to see if there's anything devious there, or deception, or spamming, or scam, or any of that. Because there is none. And I explained to them what type of videos I do. Well, this morning, my channel, as you can see, is back on. They wrote back and said, we looked at your channel and there is nothing there. There's no deception, no nothing. So we immediately activated you. So my theory that this was a serial flagger is what I really believe happened. That someone had an axe to grind or targeted me for whatever reason and just started flagging my videos. And I'm going to tell you this too, before we go here. When you work in this business or any online business, there are a lot of jerks. And people are going to push you. It's best to try to be as professional as you can. I've had a few email subscribers who have been absolute idiots and jerks. I had one person who wrote to me and said, hey, where's my money? Where's the money you promised me? I wrote them back and I said, well, I didn't promise you any money and you have to work for money. It's a job. All of us got to work for what we make. Person says, well, I signed up for the website. Where's my money? And I said, you don't just sign up for the website. You actually have to work. Did you watch the training videos? Did you do what you were told? Are you advertising? Did you make videos? Did you do this? Did you do that? They write back and said, no, you owe me money. What are you, too good for me? Why? Because you're Mr. Whitey? So your white money's too good for my black butt? Now, this is true. This person actually said this. They made it about race. And I wrote back and said, I can care less what color you are. You make money by earning it. You have to work for it. So you have been given all of the tools you need to succeed. You have been given the training. All you have to do is implement it, and you will make money. Perhaps. As a matter of fact, I don't even think you will make money. I said, and then you possibly will make money because I don't guarantee it. I don't promise it, and nobody should. So the person continued to send me racial comments. So it could be a person like that. They just targeted me right from the beginning, sign up to my list just to be a jerk, and then they go and find my YouTube channel and flag me. That's a possibility. I'll get other people who, I can't even make sense out of their emails, or they just send me some bizarre message, and I just can't make sense out of it, and I'll write back and say, I'm sorry, I don't know what you're saying. Can you please explain? And they never get back to me. It could be a person like that just trying to get to me. That's going to happen from time to time. The last thing I want to say here is that if this happens to you, stay calm. Don't get upset. Don't get too angry. Just stay calm. Take advantage of Google's contact and plead your case. Do it in a friendly way and say, hey, I don't understand why this happened. I have not violated any terms. Explain what your videos are and what you do. And ask them to reactivate it. You do that, and hopefully you will get your channel back. I had heard most of the time it takes 3 days. With me, it was almost instant. They did it pretty quickly. So I'm guessing they went through my account pretty fast and looked at it and went, this guy hasn't violated anything here. The big problem here is that YouTube and Google let this happen. That they let these serial flaggers do this. Flagging should be taken very seriously by Google. So what happens is the bad person can do it and win every time. And us as the YouTube channel owner, we're the ones who pay the price. Now, thankfully, this happened overnight. My videos weren't down for too long, but what if it was 3 days? I've got a website that's active that has videos on it. I've got my videos all over the place. Suddenly, these videos are dead and it says this account has been suspended. That doesn't look good for me. Anyways, that's what I wanted to say. And, it's really unfortunate that things like this happen. It really is. Thank you for watching. Thank you for watching the video. To become a subscriber of my channel, click on the big red button. And hey, while you're at it, please visit my website at jrwork.biz. There's a lot of cool stuff there, money-making opportunities, and you might find some surprises as well.
Excuse me?
But it's a secret. You have to go there to find out.
I gotta take a poo. Hello? Can I go now? I gotta take a poo.